Hey guys, I've got some breaking news for you. It has just been reported that the Soviets have just launched a dog into space. Craig, catch us up on this groundbreaking story.
Thanks, Ray. Yes, it has been confirmed that the Soviet Union has sent a dog into space. Let's take a look for ourselves in our latest interview with Soviet rocket engineer Sergei Korolev. Ray, would you like to recount your interview with him?
Sure, of course. My first question to Mr. Korolev was, what is their main reason behind the launch? He told me that they, being the Soviets, were extremely interested in finding out just how a live animal would respond to the elements of an actual launch. He then went on to say how this would be exactly the information they would need if they were willing to send a man to the moon. My next question for him was, do you guys plan on having Laika, the dog in the orbit the entire Earth? He told me that they do hope she gets around the entire Earth. However, alive, they do not know. My final question for him was, how would they honor Laika if she was to return to Earth? He had no comment for me on that one.
Now let's go to our on-site reporter, Greg. Greg, what have you got for us, man?
Ray, Craig, before the launch, I got the opportunity to catch up with Laika, the brave dog, a part of today's launch. She mentioned how fortunate she was for being chosen for this opportunity. She said that she was found on the streets of Moscow. Traveling to space has always been a great dream of hers. Just like Mr. Korolev stated, the Soviets are hoping to get a great test results back from her launch. They wanted to see how an actual living animal responds to life inside a rocket. Who knows? Maybe Laika may be the first animal to fully orbit Earth. I guess we can only wait to find out.
Thanks, Greg. That's right. All we can do is wait. You know, Craig, Laika isn't the only animal that has gone into space.
That's right, Ray. Laika isn't the only dog the Soviets have sent into space. In 1951, the Soviet Union launched the dogs Tyskin and Dezik into space and onto orbit. Both dogs survived this flight, but then the next flight, one would die. All in all, the Soviet Union has sent up 57 dogs into space. Ray, would you mind telling us a little bit about the Americans and what they have sent up?
Of course. America first sent up a mouse back in 1950. In 1958, the United States launched a United States Navy-trained South American squirrel monkey named Gordo. The nose cone recovery parachute failed to operate and Gordo was lost. Rumor has it the United States will soon be sending monkeys Abel and Baker, hopefully to be the first monkeys to survive a full-length flight. Let's take a look at the launch taking place right now. But first, a word from our sponsors.
I'm kind of thirsty, you know. Pepsi, alright?
No, man! What are you doing with that?
Oh, I don't know.
That stuff's garbage.
Really?
You need to get yourself something good to drink. Some Dr. Pepper.
Oh, man.
That's perfect. You want one?
Yeah, sure. Hit me up,
Yeah,
man.
you need one.
Oh, thanks. Oh. Man, that
Right
stuff
here.
is good.
Dr.
Dr. Pepper, yeah.
That's what's good for you.
Now that we're back, let's take a look at the launch. Wow, it's pretty amazing to think that we could be witnessing the first animal to possibly orbit the Earth. Pretty cool, right, Ray?
Indeed it is, Craig. Thank you for tuning in to this breaking news coverage. We'll be sure to keep you posted on more things to come. Thanks.
Here we go.
Hey, kid. Come here. Are you having trouble
Yes.
hitting this boring ping pong ball
Yes, sir.
with this boring paddle, a plain paddle? What you need is the double paddle. It's got double the paddles for double the contact.
No way.
You can really crush it with this thing.
Let's
Take
see.
a look. Win 100 yards.
Oh,
Here, son.
Oh.
Have your own turn.
Wow. Here we go. Oh, man, this is so... I'm going to use the red side. I like red. Oh! Oh, man. This double paddle comes in both red and blue or black. Get yours today. 7 hours later, and we have more breaking news.
Yes, we do. It has been reported to us that Leica has died.
The Soviets report that after 7 hours into the flight, they stopped receiving signs of life from within the rocket.
Some of the reports claim that it could have been too hot in the cabin and there could have been a failure of some sort in there. Let's go to Greg on site for more information. Greg?
Yes, it's true that Leica has been reported dead. Rumors have it, however, that the Soviets planned to poisoning her food shortly after the data was collected. With that being said, there is no actual proof of that occurring.
Boy, that would be a shame if that was to be true.
All we can do is hope that it isn't. Thanks again, Greg.
Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll be sure to inform you if any other news is brought up to our attention. Thanks.